Hey guys, good evening and welcome back again to your Unacademy NEET English channel. I hope all of you are doing great, having a good time. Well, again, this particular session is for all the NEET 2026 aspirants. If you really want to score 680 plus when it comes to the NEET 2026, my dear students, this particular session is going to be for you. Okay. The session title is Block Strategy for NEET 2026. So first of all, what this block strategy means. Let me tell you, I'm pretty much sure there will be a lot of students among you who would have already completed like 60, 70, 80% of the syllabus, even 90%. Some of the students would have already covered some 100% of the syllabus. Now it is the time for the revision for those students. Now, where majority of the students commit mistake, where is that exactly? That is when they start the revision, they select random chapters of physics, random chapters of chemistry, and random chapters of biology and start revising them. Okay. My dear students, you are not supposed to select the random chapters of physics, chemistry, biology. In this particular session, I'm going to give you a proper sequence of the chapters which you are going to follow when it comes to your NEET 2026 revision. And at the end of this particular session, I've got one very important update for all of you as well. My dear students, if you look at these three blocks which I mentioned over here, basically when I was preparing for my JEE examination, my teacher, right, he used to give this particular block strategy. Perfect. And I have personally followed this strategy too. I've given this particular strategy to my earlier students as well, right? Well, technically, this is not my strategy. This is the strategy of my teacher who who I was getting trained from when it was my JEE preparation when it comes to physics, basically, right? This is the strategy from him. So since this strategy works, that is the reason why I'm giving you this strategy right now so that you can also benefit from this particular strategy. So over here, I have made some three blocks, as you can see. Block 1, Block 2, Block 3. My dear students, one by one, you have to complete all these three blocks. One by one, you have to complete all these three blocks, right? How you are going to complete these blocks? Let me tell you that first of all. My dear students, your first priority will be Block 1. And this Block 1, it contains some 40 to 50% of your syllabus. It contains 40 to 50% of your entire syllabus of physics, chemistry, and biology. This is Block 1. And this block you have to follow row-wise. First of all, when it comes to the revision purpose, in physics, you will be starting with Newton's laws of motion. Once you are done with Newton's law of motion, you'll be doing fluids. And once you're done with fluids, you'll be revising your electrostatics, right? So these three chapters in physics, then again go to chemistry. It is going to be your electrochemistry, chemical bonding, right? Once you're done with chemistry, go for zoology, human reproduction, reproductive health. Once you're done with this, then you are going to select the genetics. So this is your row number 1. This is your row number 1 which you are going to follow in the same manner. In the same manner. Once you're done with row 1, my dear students, it might take some like 4 days to certain students to complete the row 1. Some students can cover the same thing in just 2 days only. Some students will cover the same thing in 6 days. It's completely your choice how you are going to take care of all this. Okay. My dear students, once you are done with row 1, then you are going to jump into row 2, modern physics, semiconductor, right? Current electricity, heat transfer. Similarly, when it comes to chemistry, in the same row, you are going to do atomic structure, periodic table, chemical kinetics. Same goes for your zoology as well as botany. Now you must be thinking, what are these abbreviations basically? What are these letters which I mentioned over here? I've given the abbreviation of all this in the comment section of this particular video, as well as in the description box of the video, right? So please and please check these abbreviations in the description box as well as the comment section of this particular video, wherein you'll get to know what this WEP means, what this BCC means, which is basic concepts of chemistry. RED stands for redox reactions. So technically, my dear students, you'll be starting with your block 1, starting with the row 1. It might take 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, depending on your capability of the revision. Then go to row 2. Then again, you are going to go to row 3, row 4. You'll be done with block 1. Block 1 consists of your 40 to 50% of the syllabus. Then you'll be going to block 2. Then again, you have got 3 rows here. And in the block 3, you have got 2 rows. So technically, these are 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 2, 9 rows you have to complete. Now, some students can cover each row in 3 days. So 9 3s are 27 days, their entire syllabus is getting completed, right? Some students might take 4 days to complete one row. So technically in 36 days, their entire syllabus is getting revised in physics, chemistry, as well as biology. And my dear students, in every block, we have kept easy chapters, as well as difficult chapters, as well as moderate chapters. So this particular block is a mixture of easy, difficult, and moderate chapters of physics. Same goes for chemistry, same goes for your biology. So all those things have been taken into consideration. After that, these blocks have been framed scientifically, which is definitely going to be beneficial for the NEET aspirants if they want to do revision in a proper specific way so that they can memorize maximum stuff, right, when it comes to the revision. And my dear students, when you do the revision, when you start the revision, what is something which you have to keep in your mind? My dear students, when you start the revision, what you have to do, you have to open your notes first of all. You are going to open your notes, the class notes which you would have already made. From the class notes, you are going to revise the theory, number one. From the class notes, there will be a lot of questions which your teacher would have done in the class. You'll be revising those questions again. Just revising. There is no need to solve all those questions again, which are already on the notes. But there will be some questions where you would, after once you'll be revising those questions, you'll find that this question needs some practice. It needs some more practice. So you'll be solving that question again. Rest, all the questions which would be already on your notebook, there is no need to solve all of them again. Just revise them. Just go through them once, right? Without using pen paper. And once you're done with that, whatever study material you would have followed till now, right? Check the same study material again. Read its theory again, right? Go through its problems again, whatever problems are mentioned on that particular study material. And if there are some problems, some exercise sheets in that study material which you have not done during the lectures, right? It is a high time to do that particular stuff again. After that, you are going to go for NCERT revision. And once you are done with NCERT reading, then NEET and JEE Mains PYQs, again you have to do, right? Perfect. If you have not solved them yet, it's high time to solve them because these are something, these are the questions which are going to let you know from a chapter which concepts are important, which concepts are to be prioritized, right? And at the end, it's going to be test paper analysis. I'm pretty much sure you would have given a lot of mock tests till now, right? And I'm sure all the papers of the mock test which you would have already given, right? You would have kept those papers safe. Perfect. And now it is the high time to solve those test papers again at home. Perfect. My dear students, if you follow this kind of the thing for the upcoming like 40 days, 30 days, depending on your convenience, right? My dear students, I'm 100% assuring you that all the things will be retained in your mind properly, right? And it's not that you are going to just complete these 3 blocks once. No, you can, more the revisions you do in these blocks, more the times you are going to do these blocks, better is going to be your rank when it comes to the NEET 2026 examination. Just trust me on that, right? But I would want you guys to follow these particular rows honestly. And whenever you start your revision, follow the revision in the same sequence, so row-wise, okay? And at the same time, the abbreviations of all this I have kept in the comment section as well as description box of this particular video, right? Check it there. And at the same time, people, I'll be sharing this particular PDF on my Telegram channel too, which is Wassim Bhat Chemistry Official, WASSIM BHAT Chemistry Official. That is the name of the Telegram channel on which I keep on sharing all this particular important stuff, right, when it comes to the NEET 2026 preparation. And my dear students, at the end, one small announcement which I have to do. So this is the series which is currently going on this particular channel. On coming Sunday, I'm going to do a session. It's going to be a marathon of 10 to 12 hours in which I'll be doing complete class 11th physical chemistry in detailed manner with all of you, which includes your mole concept, redox reaction, atomic structure, chemical equilibrium, ionic equilibrium, thermodynamics, thermochemistry. All these chapters will be done in one session. And once we are done with this marathon, the next day, it's going to be top 300 questions of your class 11th physical chemistry, right? I hope you would have liked this particular session, right? And do let me know in the comment section which video you want the next, right? So that it will ease out your preparation when it comes to the NEET 2026 examination. With this, I'll be taking a leave. You take care. God bless you all and love you all, guys.